Good morning, class. So I would like to first say that I apologize for giving you the incorrect unit survival that we began working on because it was not going to be implemented this year. So that being said, I will give you the credit for the assignments that I have put points on so that you don't feel your work was wasted because I will take the responsibility for giving you the wrong assignment. I'll just need you to turn that work in and I'll give you full credit for it. Now, the unit that we're going to be doing is the next unit up. I do realize that it is before February, but it's literature in any capacity can be studied at any time. So the title of the unit that we are focusing on is the literature of the civil rights movement. Unit 2, the essential question is how can words inspire your change? Inspire change. This PowerPoint will also become available to you so that you can refer to it and complete the asynchronous work. Critical content, what we'll focus on, is to generalize the meaning of the civil rights movement and explain the power of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s words. This is what you'll be able to do over the next couple of days. You'll be able to predict the meaning of words using context clues, populate a graphic organizer that focuses on the units, etymological, that's kind of a challenging word, and then you'll discuss social progress. What is the civil rights movement? You'll read this content during your asynchronous time. Who is Dr. Martin Luther King? For those of you who may not be familiar with this activist, I have provided that information for you to read. Vocabulary preview. Now, I've also released, as you may notice, another vocabulary questionnaire because I need to know if you are familiar with these words for the unit. It is not a test. It will not be graded other than to show me that you are familiar or not familiar with the word. Asynchronous assignments. So this is what you should be doing right now before synchronous time. Number 1, answer the discussion question on the Google Classroom post. Do words have the power to provoke, calm, or inspire? So right now, go to your Google Classroom tab and answer that question. Then when you're done answering the question, go back to the PowerPoint presentation. Number 2, take the vocabulary questionnaire. So I have already released the questionnaire, I'm sure. So please take that vocabulary questionnaire without looking up the definitions. I need to know what you know already without doing the research. That's number 2. Take the vocabulary questionnaire. Complete the unit introduction activities. I will have released the unit introduction activities. This is the one that you saw from the survival that had the unit goals and the discuss it. So I have indicated what I need you to do. Watch the video, then write a response to the discuss it questions. Complete the unit goals, and then populate the academic vocabulary chart. Populate means to complete the chart. So there is a academic vocabulary chart right beneath these unit goals. I need you to read the sentences in that chart, see if you understand the meaning of the word, and put your best prediction of that meaning in that word. Then I need you to research and see if you see any vocabulary words that exist that are very similar to the word that was in those sentences in the focus vocabulary. If you have any questions, because I know that may seem like, oh, Miss Leonard's giving me a whole lot to do during asynchronous time. You have about 50 minutes, I believe, 40 to 50 minutes for your asynchronous time. I am sitting here. I'm actually in the classroom building tomorrow. So please, please, please join me during the asynchronous time to ask your questions and receive additional help. And then we will go, proceed into synchronous time according to our daily class schedule. And again, I apologize I am going to give you full credit for those first survival assignments, and then we'll go ahead and proceed forward and we won't lose any more time. I appreciate your patience. Continue to have a great morning and ask me questions. I'm sitting right here. All right. Have a good morning.